Are you looking for a simple dessert but are too lazy to put much effort into the kitchen? Well, I've got the dessert for you. Brownies are a delicious dessert that requires little effort and makes you crave even more. Step 1, you need to gather your ingredients. Step 2, you need to put them together. And step 3, you need to bake them. First, you have to gather your ingredients. You need 1/3 cup of canola oil, 1/3 cup of water, 1 egg, and of course the brownie mix itself. Step 1 of prepping your stuff, you need to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Then you must spray your pan with canola oil. You don't need to put too much because then it'll add an oily taste, slightly oily taste to the brownies. Next step, you actually need to gather your box of brownie mix from the store, preferably Duncan Hines because there's multiple flavors and it'll add multiple flavors and it's the same base of steps, so you can just do it over and over. Now, the fun really begins. Now you actually put the stuff together. Step 1 for this. Empty the brownie mix into your mixing bowl, preferably a medium or a large mixing bowl so you have enough room. Step 2, mix in 1/3 cup of water and 1/3 cup of canola oil. Already have the water measured out. When adding the canola oil and water in, you want the meniscus line to be right over 1/3. Perfect. Now you want to add the egg. Try to crack it on the middle because if you crack it in the top or the bottom, it'll make a bigger mess than there should be. I'm just going to wipe that on my shorts because I don't have any napkins. Now, you want to mix in the mixing bowl until there is no clumps. If you have too many clumps, then the flavor will be undistributed. It'll be stuck in one spot, so you'll just get a really bad taste of flavor. And when you're mixing, you want to try to make sure you get all along the sides, because if you don't, there'll be batter left in the bowl, and we don't want that. You want as much brownie as you can. If you can see right now, you can see that there's still a bunch of clumps. You don't want that. You want to make sure there is none. Make sure you stir on the bottom too, because there will be batter left in there. Now, once you have a good, thorough mixture, you want to pour it into the pan. And you want to get as much as possible. Make sure you get the sides. The sides is where most of it sits. You say, I'll just let it sit there. It won't turn out as good as it should. Oh, and I forgot to mention, you want to use a 13 by 9 pan if you get a family size pack. Because family size means more brownies for you. Now, once you have your brownie mix into the pan, you want to spread it out as much as possible to make it even. If it's not spread out, then when you bake it in the oven, it won't cook properly. So you just want to take the spoon and glide it across the top. Make sure you get into the rounded corners too. This is actually the longest process of making brownies other than cooking, because it's delicate. You have to get it just right. Okay. Third, now you are ready to bake your dessert. Since you have it preheated now, you just want to slide them in the oven and leave them for 21 minutes. But since we don't have an oven, I already made a brownies beforehand. This was the end result. So remember, Making brownies is 3 simple steps. Gather your ingredients, prep the ingredients, put it in the oven, and you're good. And congratulations on making your brownies. Now go and enjoy your delicious dessert.